The emotion really is the first stage of the manifestation. When you understand that it's a vibrational universe responding to vibration, and the way anyone feels is the indicator of what their vibration is. So go get that emotion. And so what is the emotion that you're trying to create here? Ease. Just focus. Just hold the idea of ease in ease. Ease. And when you think about ease, fill it in with other words that remind you of ease, like relax and easy and soft and gentle and trust, letting go, comfortable. And just focus on comfortable, comfort. Focus there on that unconditioned of comfort. So play that out a little bit. What does that feel like? In other words, flow in the household, enough room to put things. Give us a sense of that comfort that would enhance that feeling. It feels like ease. It feels like free. It feels like flow. So the comfort is already there, isn't it? Feeling good where I am and eager for more. So what we're saying is that new place with even more will come from this feeling, while it will not come from a feeling of not enoughness. Play with those words and the variety of words that all sort of speak to it. So as you identify the emotions that you're wanting to conjure or create, then you can fill it in by saying, I want to feel free and at ease. Just keep reaching for them until you find some that really click in for you. Take each word and savor it. Don't go so fast. Relax. Now just stay there. Relaxed. Relaxed. What does relaxed feel like? What does relaxed feel like? It feels like no pressure. It feels like not having to do anything. It feels like just giving myself space. Just giving myself... Use words. Use words to describe it and therefore to conjure the feeling. Soothe. Right place, right time. Nothing that needs to be done. Everything working out for me. Universe has my back. Worthy. Deserving. Capable. Sure. Confident. Ease. Good. Fun. Free. No right or wrong to it. Just keep feeling around until something moves within you. Anything moving? You have to play with it until you feel it sort of break loose within you. You'll feel it shift, and it's worth sticking with it until you do. You can create manifestation of the feeling of abundance in 10 minutes. We're not kidding. And this is how you do it. Okay. This is how you do it. And it's so worth doing it, because once you find it, now you've got the vibration of it and everything else fills in around it. So it's really worth going for it. It's worth going for it. To most people, it feels like a waste of time. You'd be doing something more productive than feeling around with fluffy feelings. But if you are able to conjure the feeling of abundance using whatever words that make it easier for you to do it, once it clicks into place, the emotion will become your first manifestation, and then other thoughts will come, rendezvous will come, money will come. Really focus on abundance. And abundance to me feels like confidence. It feels like ease. It feels like free. It feels like flow. What does abundance feel like? What does abundance feel like? Abundance feels like going and buying something. It feels like going somewhere. It feels like being able to do what I want to do. With abundance comes the ability to passionately explore any avenue that is important to you. So stay there for just a little bit. So it's ease. It's a feeling of ease. Now, so just rest with that for a little bit. That feeling of ease. That feeling of ease. Financial ease. Ease. And stay there long enough that you've moved through the idea of paying off all the bills. And in other words, through It's ease more than just taking the pressure off. It's ease. It's ease. Now take it, ease meaning choices. It's exciting to flow in those ways. Ease and choices and fun. Ease of choices and fun. So just stay there and let that resonate within you. Let it germinate within you. Let it become more. It already is. So then as you stay there in those thought patterns, vibrational output of fun and ease and choices and excitement, now other thoughts are going to fill in. Things like shopping, travel, rendezvousing, world destinations, beautiful places, perfection, caring, expertise, fun. But just keep going back to that feeling of ease. It's so comfortable to be able to make decisions. It's the ease. It's really the ease that you're talking about. It's the feeling of ease. And it's also the feeling of abundance is the feeling of well-being. It's the feeling of good attracting. It's the feeling of good creation. It's the feeling of worthiness. It's the feeling of being in the right place. It's the feeling of being blessed. It's the feeling of being fortunate. It's the feeling of being in the right place at the right time. It's about ideas flowing and people flowing. And when people and ideas and money flow together, it's so exhilarating to be able to merge all of those things together of people and places and ideas and the means to accomplish it. It's ease. It's fun. It's full. It's who I am. At my most abundant feeling moment in life, this and this and this was happening. What was it? I associate abundance with a feeling of power, with a feeling of strength, with a feeling of being in charge, with a feeling of capable. I feel capable. I feel sure. I feel strong. I feel abundant. I feel strong. I feel eager. I feel confident. I feel sure, even cocky. I feel in love with life. I feel zest and vigor, and I feel robust. You see how more words are starting to come. More words are starting to feel applicable as you stay there longer. And as you stay there longer, feeling around for those words and finding which ones fit and which ones don't and which ones take you a little further, this is the work. So now when you use the word abundance, it's not an empty, hollow word. It's a word that has caused you to practice some emotions. Even better than practicing the emotions, conjuring the emotions. So why do we want you to visualize? What's the whole point of visualization? Well, the point of your visualization is not to make it happen. It is that in your visualization process, you are more likely to be in a place of being a vibrational match to your desire than if you're worried about it not happening. And it's where the fun comes in. In other words, that's where you feel the energy of it. It is so delicious to be physically, specifically focused right out here on the leading edge and have all of that energy roaring through you and to know that you have summoned it, feel it come into place. You are reaching for the sensation of joy. You're milking this. Your visualization is not to make something happen. Your visualization is for the pleasure of taking the ride with the rocket, you see. So now you work it into place. You feel the satisfaction. Oh, sometimes you're off, sometimes you're on. You have all of that pleasure. You're not right there. It takes some concentration. It takes some visualization. It takes some molding the energy into place. But now you're just taking pleasure from bringing yourself into alignment. And when you do, there's satisfaction all the way along the way of that alignment. And then there's the fun of the manifestations. They begin to make their way into your experience. You're yipping and yahooing. You're saying, oh, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? There's new manifestation and then new contrast, which launches another idea, which is strange at first. And now your work begins again. And this molding process never ends. It never ends, and you never want it to end. You know that you are an eternal being. You getting to use your brilliance to conclude while the benevolent universe yields to you everything and anything that you could ever want, giving you ever-increasing new platforms to desire from.
And when you get into that dance, you never again say, but no one called today, or I don't know what to do today, or what if I miss my opportunity? You can feel the resistance within that. So you just lift off of that thought and fast forward into the vision of it already being done. In other words, you can take any pleasurable point in it. You can pretend that it's already done and you just got the call, or you can that the millions of dollars have been flowing to you for some time, and you have this huge enterprise where everyone is dancing, all these creative geniuses all working together, and the idea of funding is just not an issue. Or you could envision the thrill that you would receive the moment the idea came to you, and the exhilaration you feel when you just knew that that was the right idea. In other words, you can pick any point along what will be the unfolding path and use it as your point of visualization, as long as you understand that the whole purpose in the visualization is to get you into the happy place that allows the universe to give to you all that you've been asking for. That thing wanted only ever existed as something for you to focus upon, to use as your reason for life force to flow through you. It's all about life flowing through you, you see. And yet, most physical humans thinks that you ought to be doing something. And so even as you are dovetailing into this and understanding most of it very clearly, there's a part of you that's afraid you might miss the action part that you're supposed to do. Sort of step right out of that feeling. Begin saying things like, I know I'll know. The impulse will be very strong. I will be guided by very strong impulse. And if there is no strong impulse to do something, then there's nothing for me to do. So now you're not doing it because you have an ulterior motive of wanting to conjure the emotion so that more will follow. This emotion that you're conjuring is starting to feel pretty good. Now this manifestation of these ideas is starting to feel good, isn't it? But it starts with a feeling. Start at the emotions that you want to feel. And then it evolves to something even more, to an idea that's even more thrilling in nature, which evolves to a rendezvous with everything that is necessary for the bringing about of the full manifestation, you see.